Hi, beautiful ladies. My name is Rita T. Bergner, and I am a Christian coach for single women. And welcome back to my channel, Divine Love Decoded. You are most welcome. How are we all doing? And how is the new year treating you? I hope that everything has just been going well so far for you and your families, by God's grace. I just hope you are having a great start into the new year. Your resolutions are going well. If you ask me, I would say I've had a kind of stressful start to the new year, to be honest. Why? Because a lot of things are happening right at the same time. It's like trying to keep the balance with juggling and keeping everything up. So many things at the same time: family life, mother life, ministry, staying on top of being healthy at the same time, making sure I'm focused on my spiritual life and growth, and. It's crazy at times, but we move, right? At the same time, dealing with the weather conditions. I don't know if you've been following me, you know that I am based in Germany, in the city of Bremen. The weather has been absolutely crazy. It was so bad that the girls were off from school for 2 days, today being the second day, so you can probably imagine. You can already imagine the rest. It is, well, there's just so much going on. And sometimes it can get overwhelming. But through it all, thank God for grace, right? Thank God for grace. Aren't we just blessed? Aren't we just glad that although seasons change, everything changes. Chaos around us. We serve a God who is constant. He is unwavering. He's unchanging. He remains the same. He is not subject to change. He is ever faithful. He is ever kind, powerful, loving. Our strength in time of need, our refuge, our comforter. And I am so glad that I can just lean back sometimes and just depend on God, just trust in God, just know that He's got my back, just know that He is in my corner. And I am so glad and so privileged to know God. Let me not just get into, preaching. Let's get into our current series and get into our question for today. Before I do, people of God, if you're new here on my channel in this new year of 2026, glory to God, do me a favor, make sure you subscribe, like, and turn on your notification bell so you never miss an episode. We are currently on this exciting series that are titled Dear Rita, Faith, Love, and Real Talk. I don't want you to miss a thing. I drop a new video every week answering your questions that was sent in by viewers just like you, about singleness, about faith, about dating, and just becoming the best version of yourself. It has truly been amazing so far. I have really enjoyed, I must say, I've really enjoyed reading your questions. It's really giving me an insight into people's issues and what people are dealing with on a constant basis. I've got a few questions that keep on coming up. So I'm like, yeah, these questions I definitely have to cover. So it's really exciting. Keep them coming. I'm ready. If you are watching me now and you have a question on your heart where you are just like, I don't know what to do, and maybe I can't speak to my friends, I can't speak to my family about this, I can't actually speak to my pastor about it, or I don't feel like I can, please do me a favor. Feel free to send me your questions either in the comments below right here on YouTube, or you can also send me your questions via Instagram. I have a channel on Instagram as well at divine_love_decoded. You can reach me there as well. Send me a DM. All right, let me dive into today's question, because this one, I am almost sure a lot of you will be able to relate with it. So many women have been there, done that. The question for today says, let me read it out to you. It says, Dear Rita, I recently met a really good man. He loves God. He's kind, intentional, stable, and honestly, everything I prayed for on paper, but I don't feel a spark. No butterflies, no excitement, nothing romantic. I don't want to reject someone good out of immaturity, but I also don't want to force something that's not there. What should I do? Okay, I love this. Thank you, first of all, so much for sending this and being transparent, being honest. I appreciate you trusting me with this question, and we're going to go into it. Let me tell you something honest out of the bag. Sparks are a very tricky topic. Why do I say that? Because sparks, they come from diverse things. They can come from chemistry, or even from trauma. They can come from attraction or from soul ties. And I'll get into this a bit deeper. There is so much to say, but let's start here. In our generation, the world has convinced us that everything needs to be immediate. Now. If I don't feel butterflies immediately upon laying eyes on this man, he's not the one. He can't be. But scripturally speaking, biblically speaking, there is no foundation for that. Butterflies are good and are cute. Don't get me wrong. I love me some butterflies. I love me some sparks. But at the end of the day, it is fruit that builds marriages. The so-called butterflies can fade away. It is the character, it is the real connection to that person that stays. When the sparks have paused, or in fact, when the sparks are nowhere to be found. In other words, don't dismiss your potential, Mr. Right, just because the spark didn't show up on day one. Actually, if you've read my book, I call them Fourth, Single, Blessed, and Focused. It's one of my books. I will link it down below, actually, in case you don't have it yet. If you have read my book, you will remember that I detailed, that I told the very interesting story of one of my clients that really regretted letting a godly and kind man go. That in essence was her Mr. Right, and the negative consequences that brought into her life later on after making that decision. Let me tell you the truth. Many women don't want to hear this, and many women don't want to believe this, but attraction or the spark is something that can develop over time. Yes, it can. Trust me when I say this. I have seen it time and time again. Sometimes your heart needs a little more time than your eyes. Sometimes your feelings catch up after your spirit feels safe. So before writing this man off because of the missing spark, I want you to do something. Ask yourself, do I feel peaceful around him? Do I feel respected by him? Do I feel emotionally safe with him? Do I like who I am when I'm with him? Is he someone that I can respect? Is he someone that can lead me and my future family in a godly way? If peace is there, even without sparks, that's a really, really good sign already. I personally know a few couples who felt nothing from the start, okay? Date 1, date 2, no romantic feelings. And they are now happily married, deeply in love, and thankful that they didn't run. What's my point here? Very simple. Should you pretend to like the guy and play along? No. Of course, don't do that. Please don't do that. You should not. But I would recommend this. Don't rush to a conclusion too quickly. Give it some time. Give the connection a reasonable amount of time to grow. But don't pretend to feel things that you don't. Be honest with the person. Be transparent. Get to know him in different settings. What is this guy all about? How is his heart? Let your guard come down just a little bit. Pray for clarity. Observe how your heart responds. If after a fair amount of time, honesty, and prayer, you still feel absolutely nothing romantic, and you do not wish to continue, please release the guy with grace so that he can find a woman who will love him fully, and so that you can also be available for the man God has for you. Because God isn't calling you to marry someone you feel absolutely nothing for either. You're entering a partnership. Romantic attraction does matter as well, just not as a priority, just not in a shallow way. So very practical, sis. Pray on it and take your time to observe. At the end of the day, it's a personal decision what you choose to prioritize in your relationship. It's your personal decision. Before I end this video, I have noticed something that has become very common in society in respect to this topic of the spark, or some also call it the attraction, some call it the chemistry, or some call it passion in a relationship. I want to shortly address something here that just came to my mind. There is also the possibility that this word spark that you used in your question, and many other women use as well, comes from a heart that is used to chaos. And let me explain what I mean by that. Okay. When God finally sends you peace, sends peace your way, it can really feel strange if you are not used to that feeling in relationships. Peace doesn't always feel exciting at first, but it is the foundation of a beautiful marriage though. And is that not what we all aspire to have? A beautiful marriage. At times when women speak about the spark, right, they mean different things. I have seen women speaking about the spark, and they are actually talking about a back and forth with their partner, right? Arguments. Some call it temperament. Some call it passion, even jealousy. However you want to call it. Some of it is simply toxic and ungodly behavior that you might have experienced in the past, but it has nothing to do with real godly love. So I am mentioning this because maybe, just maybe, this applies to you as well. You might have been in several relationships before, and it was always an up and down in the relationship. One day, love and peace. Next day, total chaos and so forth. Always keeping you on your toes. An emotional roller coaster. Every day another story. One day you guys are well, and the next you're on the verge of breaking it off. And now you might have found this godly guy, and he is just stable. He's good. He's great. There are no ups and downs, no emotional roller coaster. And now you're feeling like, wow, wait a second, what's going on here? This is boring. There's no spark. There is no passion. He's not even jealous. He doesn't call me every 2 seconds to ask where I am. This is strange. He doesn't get angry. I don't like it. It does sound funny at first, but some women or even men do this, and it happens subconsciously. It is something you are usually not aware of. We have gotten used to our trauma and toxic relationship patterns. We are stuck in a cycle of looking for men that feel familiar to what we are used to. We have created a false sense of how real love, godly loves look like and feels like. Now, you're sitting on your sofa right now listening to me, and you're thinking, wow, Rita, I had never considered that. So how can I find out if this applies to me? Well, right now, I want you to be honest with yourself and check yourself. I want you to honestly check your expectations. Are you comparing this new guy that you have met to toxic relationships that gave you intense highs? Are you waiting for drama to feel like there is a spark? Are you afraid of healthy love because it feels unfamiliar? Let's do some inner reflection, ladies. Let's do some work and answer these questions for ourselves truthfully. Inner reflection, self-reflection, and healing are some of the most powerful tools that can potentially determine the course of your next relationship. People don't look inward enough these days, and that's the problem. That's a big problem for a lot of people. Sis, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video was a blessing to you, and it will help you breathe a little and see things with more clarity. The spark is nice, but the Holy Spirit is better. Peace is better. God's timing is better. The spark and romance can develop with time. It does happen. If you have a question you want me to answer in a future Dear Rita episode, please do drop it in the comments or message me on Instagram at divine_love_decoded. And I'll be super happy to read them and answer them. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Divine Love Decoded for more encouraging content for single ladies. Also, sharing is caring. Why don't you share this video on my channel with someone close to you who is also navigating Christian dating? God bless you, and I'll see you in the next episode of Dear Rita, Faith, Love, and Real Talk. Until then, bye bye for now.